What's up, guys? Back on Madden 15 is here to show you guys my roster update. Now, this is just my team that I use. That's just the best overall team. I have better team. I have multiple lineups for better chemistry, overall chemistry, stuff like that. So this is start out to show some highlights. Jay Cutler, not a terrible quarterback. Got him out of the regular season, of the Bears regular season reward or whatever. Really good, actually. To think about it, he's got some pretty good stats there. I like his deep ball being an 88, so I can just sling it down there and people will catch it. And really can't complain for a free card either. So John Kuhn, the best fullback on the game. I do believe I have to check to make sure. I keep saying it, but I haven't never checked. But yeah, really good stats there. Always, I actually like to use him in the passing game too. I don't know what his catching is, but it seems to. Oh, there it is. It's a 74. But he catches everything if you throw it to him out of the backfield. So pretty good catching from John Kuhn and really good blocker. Going on to beast mode, Marshawn Lynch. As you all know, he's an awesome running back. Breaks every single tackle. He's got a 96 trucking, which is surprising to see. MJD on the other side has only got a 70 trucking, because it seems like he never ever gets tackled on the first hit. So I don't know what that is, but anyway, going on to Mike Evans, quite possibly a top 5 receiver right now on the game. This Mike Evans card. If you don't know how to get this card, you take 2 of the gold 80 overall Mike Evans cards and you put them in a collection. You'll get one of these. So I mean, 6'5", 89 speed. His stats are amazing except for his route running, I would say. But typically the only thing I do with him is just throw it deep. If you see Mike Evans, if I throw it to him, it's going to be a streak pattern. So, I mean, but he has a 92 spectacular catch along with a 94 release, a 90 catching, and 91 catching traffic. He catches ridiculous balls, and it's ridiculous to see some of the stuff he actually does catch. Going on to Pierre Garçon, another really good receiver. I usually just throw him into some drag routes and some slants, and he usually gets there and gets open. So you can see the stats there on the screen to compare. Both really solid. And Eric Decker, I typically use him. And wait a second, why is Eric Decker there? It should be Golden Tate. Yeah, typically I have Golden Tate there. But yeah, Golden Tate, there he is. Golden Tate, always open, 90 speed, really quick. I feel like he's faster than 90 speed sometimes. I don't know, maybe it's that elusiveness that he gets off the line really quickly and cuts really fast. But seeing my offensive line, you can see Jason Peters, Adam Levertre from, God damn it, I need to learn how to pronounce his name. Yeah, AL from the Titans, Garza from the Bears. I do need to get a better center. He's not terrible, but I do need to get a better center. We've got Jahari Evans and Bulaga from the Packers. Another hidden gem on this team, not really hidden, but is Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen actually has an 87 speed. Solid stats, but that 87 speed was very surprising when I looked at his speed. He's actually pretty fast on here, very fast. He catches everything. Seems to always rip down one-handed passes or one-handed catches, excuse me. And really would recommend picking him up. Not even sure what he goes for. We're gonna start the defensive line off with Vince Wilfork, the solid beast in the middle, just all brute strength, no speed. Even though he's only got a 60 speed, seems to get a lot of sacks. A lot of sacks from chasing down the quarterback, surprisingly enough. So going on to Henry Milton, just picked him up out of a pack, so do not know exactly how good he is, but if you look at his stats there, he should be solid. More speedy than Wilfork, so kind of counteract each other. Justin Smith, really good card in the running game. He really good in the running game. My defensive line is the highlight of the defense for sure. Sheldon Richardson, another guy from Missouri, the Missouri boys right here on the end. Just again in the running game, perfect. Actually, Sheldon Richardson is better in the passing game for me. He just seems to get a lot of sacks and gets a lot of attention out there. And all my whole defensive line seems to smack down a lot of passes. You can see the cornerbacks here comparing their stats. I have solid cornerbacks. I would classify them as solid. I wouldn't say special or anything like that. They're not very nothing to brag about really. But Sean Smith seems to get a lot of interceptions. I will say that if there's one cornerback on my team that gets picks, it's him. And then my secondary, the backside really does need a little bit of help. Connor Barwin seems to be the best player back here, though. He seems to get a lot of interceptions, a lot of tackles, 84 speed. Really solid. Hidden gem of a player. I don't know how much he's going for, but if he is cheap and you can find him cheap, I definitely would recommend picking up Connor Barwin. But that is a squad. I'll go ahead and show you my kicker. I do need a punter for God's sakes, but Greg Zuerlein basically can't get as much better than Greg Zuerlein right now on the game. So anyway, go ahead and leave a like on the video if you like. Don't forget to subscribe for more Madden content. That is the squad. I'll have more squad builders coming out later on As always, Wildcats 23, signing out. See you guys next time.